Welcome to the Organizational Pill. Episode 6. 5 minutes of great knowledge for change consultants who want to influence the world. Created by Eric R. Buehler, author of the best-selling book, Leading Exponential Change. Today we will talk about how the aggregation theory places the focus on the user experience journey.
The aggregation theory can help understand how companies leverage the internet to reshape value chains to gain power. It's a basic skill that any change consultant should get. Let me start with the basics. Apart from an end user, any software can serve a company that produces or creates tangible or intangible products. But it can also serve a firm that is a distributor of that product. In many cases, the results may be mixed, but one of the above is always the main consumer. The easiest way to make money is to retain a monopoly on one of these parts. For example, you are an exclusive supplier or distributor, or you integrate these two areas into one company. In this case, you are able to produce or distribute the goods by yourself. A good example of the integration of these two areas is a coach company, where ticket sales and management of the buses are done by the same organization. This is what we call integration. Whoever creates or produces the product or service and whoever handles the distribution or sales is integrated under the same block. Here, you obviously control a large part of the market. If the supplier and distributor are not from the same company, the most effective way to make money is by getting exclusivity rights to sell the product. If you have a unique product, the customers will need to come your way. With the internet and smartphones, the first disruption in the market showed up, changing the rules and how we conceive software. I remember the first time I traveled to Seattle. I used a travel agency to book the Four Seasons Hotel as I trusted the brand. Hotel chains integrated the property that offered rooms with the user experience and trust in the brand, leaving the reservation mechanism in the hands of others. With the internet, a producer or distributor does not necessarily operate based on the exclusive relationship of the products that it could offer to a set of customers. Let's take a look at Airbnb. It allows anyone to rent a room or property through their platform. It was no longer necessary for a facility to be located in the same place or be part of a hotel chain. Any apartment or room in the world could be a candidate. The property was modularized or outsourced, and it became a public asset. What was in the past a monopoly of a brand linked to trust has now changed to become digital. This made the brand no longer hold the most important asset. As trust has become digital, profits move in the direction of these new companies and generate losses among the original owners of the market. The focus is now on the whole journey that the client has. This means the digital and physical experience go hand in hand. So, as a consultant, you should understand the law of conservation of attractive profits. When a disruption occurs, the previously distributor or company dominating the market, for example, a travel agency, would no longer dominate the market anymore. Its profits would fall. However, they wouldn't be lost. They would be transferred to another part of the chain, most likely a new company that integrates the whole user experience. For example, Airbnb, Amazon, or anyone digitally integrating many products and taking full responsibility for the whole user journey. When you coach managers, developers, or executives, make sure they understand the whole user journey and not just how to develop an isolated feature. Teams must be able to combine a software product with an exceptional physical journey. Many of the steps in the user experience to be enhanced can be achieved by modifying the physical journey rather than the software product. Keep in mind that even the product owner makes decisions to maximize the business value delivered to its customers. No role owns the user experience journey. It is always a collaborative task of discovery, test, and improvement. To increase impact, I recommend each team to have a member with user experience skills. Another common problem is when companies create their own frameworks to address their customer journeys. Many times these frameworks are extremely complex. They try to place the focus on the customer, but at the cost of increasing the complexity of the interactions between employees and teams. I recommend that you help the organization keep it simple so it can be easily evolved. And always remember that simplicity does not precede complexity, but follows it.
If you enjoyed it, share it with your network. In the meantime, it might be a good idea to grab a copy of Leading Exponential Change to Go Beyond Agile and Scrum. See you soon.